Bro, ishowspeed in Rwanda has to be the best Africa stream he's done throughout the whole tour. I'm talking he milked a cow, drank the milk, he even met a fan that ended up crying in his arms on some race shit. He was even featured on the Rwanda news at this soccer game where everyone was cheering his name like he was the president. Speed himself said Rwanda was such a beautiful country and that he plans to come back for a whole week once he's done with this tour. One of the funniest moments throughout this stream is when a fan brings an ishowspeed cake and Speed ends up eating the mouth part of the cake. And another one of his fans ends up pulling up with Speed's name tattooed on his hair and merch with his face on it, but he couldn't even spell Speed the correct way. Speed even ends up speaking on his mental state and he says things are getting better. With only getting 4 hours of sleep, it is kind of hard, and he even ended up thanking his whole team for still working hard for him. Bro, and the chat had the nerve to complain that they feel the Africa tour is being rushed because he's doing a country each day, but little do they know, he's making the biggest impact right now in Africa. I think the most wholesome moment out of this entire stream is when the fan came up to him in the car and started crying in his arms. And that Rwandan Ugari food he tried, basically fufu, that stuff looked pretty good to say the least. Overall, I think Rwanda tops every African country he's been to so far. What do you think?